Hello, hello. How do you do today? I hope you're doing well. I am at a school and I'm teaching second graders. And this book was on the bookshelf and I can't remember ever posting any poetry. And this says Friends and Foes, Poems About Us All. Douglas Florian is the author. And it's a pretty big book. It would take a long time to read. So I'm just going to randomly open and pick a poem or two. This one's called I Like You. See the picture? I like you when you listen. I like you when you talk. I like you when you whistle. I like you when we walk. I like you when we wrestle. I like you when we race. I like you when you tell a joke or make a silly face. I like you when we play all day or when the play must end. But most of all, I like you because you are my friend. Well, for the first one I just randomly picked, it's very good, isn't it? Do you like poetry? Okay. This one's called Old Friends, a poem for two voices. That means there should be two of us reading it, but I'll try to change my voice, which I'm not good at. We're old friends. That's what we are. We're old friends. We go back far. We're old friends. We're friends true and true. We're old friends, but just like new. We're old friends. I don't want to jinx it, but I know what she thinks before she even thinks it. Oh, that's close friends, isn't it? And you can think about. Well, this one sounds like it might be a sad poem. It's called You Lied to Me. You lied to me. I thought you were true. I didn't expect that from someone like you. I thought you were honest, a friend to be trusted. But now that connection is broken and busted. You lied to me. It hurt me to learn it. If you want my friendship, then you'll have to earn it. It's a very good poem. When we lie to someone, they don't know if they can trust us again. They don't know when the next time we tell them something if we're telling the truth. So then we have to prove it over and over again. And you know, it takes a long time to do that. And it just takes a short time to lose that trust. So you can have a friend that you've had forever and then they lie to you and you can lose that trust right away. Let's read another one. I'm friends with trees. I'm friends with trees, with bumblebees and every creeping creature. I'm friends with stones and dinosaur bones, but mostly Mother Nature. Do you like poetry? Do you like hearing? Not all poems rhyme. These poems rhyme, but not all poems rhyme. And maybe you can try to write a poem. You've probably heard roses are red, violets are blue, and then people change the ending of that. There's no one as special as you, things like that. Strangers. Once we two were strangers, I found you somewhat strange. But when I learned about you, then things began to change. We come from different cultures. We speak a different tongue. I come from California. You grew up in Hong Kong. The foods we eat are different. Our clothes are different too. We've got different religions. I look different than you. Once we two were strangers, we seemed so far apart. But now, despite our differences, we're both the same at heart. Isn't that wonderful that we can be friends from people all around the world, even if we have differences? We don't all have to think the same. We don't have to all look the same. We don't have to all believe the same things. If we're kind to each other, we can be friends, right? Even if we think things differently. Ooh, this one's about a bully. Billy the Bully. Billy the Bully was mean and atrocious, spiteful and frightful and fiercely ferocious. He loved to wreak havoc, disturbing the peace, till he was surprised by a girl named Clarice. I think we can figure out who Clarice is. And the bully was now getting corrected by Clarice, who is bigger than him. A lot of times when someone's bigger and they think they can take advantage or hurt someone that's smaller, and we should never do that. We should never do that. And if we see something, we should say, that's not right. Stop doing that. I think we'll try one more. Ooh, this has some things I probably can't pronounce, but we're going to try it anyway. How do you say friend? In Spain, they say amigo. The Danish word is ven. Italians say amico. In Afrikaans, it's vriend. The Maltese say habib, while French folks say ami. The Irish word is cara. Swahili, rafiki. In different countries, friendship may have a different name, but though the spelling's different, the meaning is the same. I think somebody should fact check that for me, because I don't know French, and I don't know it says ami, or is it amai? I don't know, because it would affect how I would say the Swahili word, which I don't know. Rafiki or rafikai? I think it's ami and rafiki, like I said, but someone could put in the comments if I'm wrong. Okay, I have time for one more before I pick up my students from lunch. Oh, I don't like that one. I'm trying to find a nice one to end with. Give and take. I gave you $1, you gave me a dime. I gave you 10 lemons, you gave me 1 lime. I gave you red rubies, blue sapphires, and gold, but you only sneezed and gave me your cold. Oh, that sounds sad. That was a sad one to end with. You don't always want to be the person giving to a person that only takes from you. It should be give and take, like the poem said. Sometimes it happens when we're able to give more than the other person is to give back. But if it's always the same, then you might want to think about if that's a good friend for you. The Fabulous Five. We're the Fabulous Five on the basketball court. We're the Fabulous Five shooting hoops in our sport. We're the Fabulous Five. We love playing together. We're the Fabulous Five, even when it's bad weather. We're the Fabulous Five. That's our fabulous name. We're the Fabulous Five. But we lose every game. I hope you enjoyed this book. If you want to read the rest of them, Friends and Foes, it makes sense to me now, the title. Some of the poems are about good friends and some are about bad. And it might be a good way to study friendships and see how to make good friends and keep good friends. Hope you enjoyed the book. Hope you all have good friends. And I hope you are good friends.